go ahead and get started. This operation is for search warrant service. This is an undercover chat investigation.
It's an early morning wake-up call for Sacramento Valley law enforcement.
This actually started in February.
About to head out in search of their suspect.
Right now we have CSU on surveillance on the house. Hopefully about 20 minutes before he leaves.
He's getting in a looks like gray SUV, white beside him. And just turned to go east. And can you confirm both male and female are in the vehicle?
The man's wanted for a growing crime.
Yeah, for males in the passenger seat.
And deputies know as soon as he's off the streets, another suspect will pop right up. Sacramento County Undercover Detective Blanco spends most of his time behind a computer screen.
Sometimes I get in and I type all day.
The 10-year vet has made a living trolling the internet.
Sometimes I'll have
5, 6, 7 different personas going.
And 10 different conversations going with different people.
And he's looking for those who are trolling for small children.
a lot of people equate it to like the internet and smartphones, to just dropping your kid off at a park unsupervised and leaving, for 8 or 10 hours and then coming back and picking them up.
Most of the time, the chats start out as friendly banter, but inevitably take a dark turn.
I've seen it as, hi, how are you, and then how old are you, 13, 12, 11, whatever, that I'm saying, and then boom, the next one is a picture that's inappropriate or some sort of communication that's sexual in nature.
232, grade, CRV 2. And just turn to go east.
And when that happens, deputies take action.
So the target in this case is believed to have communicated with at least 3 undercover officers who were online posing as minors.
The target in this case was 54-year-old Brian Schmeltz.
Sheriff's Department, search warrant. If anybody else in here, make yourself known.
His South Sacramento home was raided. Deputies seizing his computers, phones, and tablets.
So we're going to look for those chats. We're going to look for the phone numbers that were used, screen names that were used, different accounts. So if all that stuff's on the phone, this will pull that and we can look at it and we can confirm all those user accounts.
How many predators are there out there?
More than you can count.
So these are our, they're called forensic crack cabinets. Either we just got them assigned to us and the phone came to us on, so we want to keep it on, or like a lot of the ones with the tags on them, they're just not supported yet by any of the software that we have.
The Sheriff's Office is the lead agency for the Sacramento Valley High-Tech Crimes Task Force. The group is made up of 30 counties and 175 law enforcement agencies.
What we've seen with these cases, it doesn't matter, what community you come from, doesn't matter, what job your parents have or how, poor or affluent you are. Anybody can be a victim to these predators.
And to say the task force has been busy is, well, an understatement. The number of cyber tips investigated is up from 770 in 2013 to over 10,000 in 2022.
These evil people, but during COVID, it really took off. Folks were at home on the internet, and we saw an explosion.
2 weeks ago, Sacramento County Sheriff Jim Cooper took to the mic to announce 23 recent arrests and warn parents about the dangers that are lurking.
We could do this 24/7 and not even make a dent in it. It's like holding your finger in a dike. There is so much out there. These children have their lives ruined, and we've got to do more as a state and as a government to make sure these folks don't have the chance to be repeat offenders.
Unfortunately, it's we have a lot of work, a lot of cases, and a lot more to come.
The work might seem endless and overwhelming.
Just on one application, I have 211 unread messages.
But it's not slowing down detectives from protecting those who need it most.
They're the biggest victims that we have, in my opinion. And anytime you can help a kid or a child, that's huge.
For photojournalist Victor Nieto, Jason Marks, KCRA 3 News.
Brian Schmeltz is expected to make his next court appearance on Monday. The Sacramento County DA's office has a dedicated cybercrimes prosecutor, and recently the Board of Supervisors approved funding for a second cybercrimes prosecutor because there are so many cases.